you mentioned citations.
Yep.
So obviously we build high authority, good quality citations for our clients, but for people who are viewing, what are some citations that they can build for their own company? Like, what are some examples of citations that them themselves can build?
Yeah, great question. So thinking off the top of my head, we have a lot of lawyers, a lot of law firms who are clients of ours, okay? This is actually a really good example with lawyers. There's the U.S. News Legal Directory. If you're a lawyer and you're watching right now, I know for a fact that this is a directory that is off your radar. I only know that because we look at a lot of we talk to a lot of lawyers, and only a few of them even know that the U.S. News has a legal directory. But the U.S. News Legal Directory, number one, it's the most authoritative legal directory on the planet. Like it's like a DR90, it's like a DR93. Number two is, remember a citation, to answer your question, where can I get the citation? You have your website URL. For whatever reason, I'm assuming it's not by accident, but your link from the U.S. News, DR93 level directory, is a 100% do follow backlink. And I know because we talk to enough lawyers. It is not commonly known. I mean, of course, there's a lot of lawyers in the U.S. News Legal Directory, but the majority that we talk to, they don't even know that that exists. So to answer your question, that's one great example. If you're a lawyer, the U.S. News Legal Directory, it's not easy to get in, and maybe that's why there's not a lot of lawyers in that directory. It's kind of old school. They want you to put together like an Excel spread, like .xl as whatever, like a literal Excel spreadsheet, and they want you to email that file to them. So it's not super easy, right? If you're a lawyer, you're probably more familiar with things like Avo or FindLaw or Justia, right? Those are things on the site, and which those are also examples to answer your question. Those are directories that you can get into and make sure your information, your citation is 100% accurate. But the U.S. News is a little kind of legacy old school, and that might be why there's not a lot of people in it, but it is by far the most authoritative legal directory on the internet, and you need to be in it. So that's an example of lawyers. We also have a lot of like contractors, service-related businesses. So you have what's called Angie's. It used to be called Angie's List. It's now just Angie's. You have Home Advisor, things of that nature, TripAdvisor if you're a restaurant. So all of these are examples of directories that your business can get added into. And when you add your business, you'll add your business name, your street address, your city, state, zip, phone number, and website URL. That's a citation. Those are directories that you can take advantage of.
And I also know that sometimes social media profiles can also be considered a citation. Anything that has your business name, address, phone number, and website, I know you can put that in the bios of like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, things like that. Those are also kind of considered citations. It's a different form, but it has the business information. So
they are different, but I want to, I mentioned U.S. News because it's a differentiator, right? Like, every business has, not every business, but for the most part, every business has a Facebook page, right? Every business has LinkedIn or something like that. Not every business does, but those aren't huge differentiators, right? What I just told you in the legal space, U.S. News, magnificent differentiator. And also, ironically enough, the most authoritative directory on the web. So even more so of a differentiator. So look at the places you can get into. Those are right. Facebook, LinkedIn, your social media profiles, those are right to get your citation in. But look at your industry and see if you have industry-specific directories that you can get into. Right? I know they exist. The healthcare, dental practice, plastic surgeons. There's directories that exist that are just for those particular market categories, and I would encourage you, or we would be more than happy to. We have huge lists of niche directories depending on the type of industry. We've been doing this a very long time. So schedule a call. We would love to talk to you and show you, but you can also get on Google and you can find these. And U.S. News, if you're a lawyer watching, this is just a freebie. You got to get in U.S. News. You got to get it.